Lesson 5.2, Factors and Divisibility, is very similar to 5.1 where we were modeling factors. If you remember, in 5.1 we used graph papers, or you could use actual tiles, to figure out what numbers you can use to go into 16. So we need nice little rectangles or nice little squares. We can't have any little guys sticking out or that will not work. For lesson 5.2, we're doing the same thing, and again, you can use models or you can think about other ways you can show factors. So if we are using number 16, again, as we used in our last demonstration where we used models, I can think of numbers that multiply together to equal 16. So I'm going to start at 1. 1 is always going to be a factor. I know that 1 times 16 work. I can use 2, and 2 times 8 works to equal 16. I can't use 3 because 3 cannot go into 16. So you can use your multiples and count up 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 and realize that. Or you can do an actual division problem, which you're still using your knowledge of multiplication. Of course, division and multiplication are inverse or opposites. So we know 3 can't work. We know 4 works for 8, 12, 16. So 4 times 4. 5 doesn't work. If 5 could go, 16 would have to end in a 0 or a 5 for 5 to work. That doesn't work. 6, 12, 18, that doesn't work. 7, 14, 21, that doesn't work. Our next number is 8, and since we already used that, we know everything we use from now on is going to be doubles if we find any more factors, so we are officially done. There is a lovely, very helpful divisibility rules chart in your Big Fat Math book, and that is on page 198. Pardon me while I make you a little seasick. And this is our divisibility chart. Feel free to use this. It is a great reference, and it goes through the divisibility rules. 2, the number is even, which we know. A 3, if you add up the digits and 3 can go into them, then that is divisible, and I'll show you that in a few seconds. If the number is divisible by 5, it's going to end in either a 0 or a 5. If the number is divisible by 6, the number is even and divisible by 3. And for 9, the sum of the digits is divisible by 9. And I'm going to show you the 3 and the 9 rule right now. So if my number is 72, if I add 7 plus 2, I get 9. And since 3 can go into 9, 72 is divisible by 9. Again, 7 plus 2 is 9, and 9, of course, can go into 9, so 72 is also divisible by 9. Let me try it with another number, 64. If I add 6 plus 4, I get 10, of course. 3 cannot go into 10 evenly, so 64 is not going to be divisible by 9. And, of course, 9 cannot go into 10, so 64 is also not divisible by 9.